We play against Gecko Moria, they choose to go second. We have perfect hand to go first, so we will keep it. Okay, first turn we play Tashigi, and Tashigi search. What do we have? We have Kuzan, but we don't want to pick him yet, and we have Marineford for the next turn to prepare for the bodies removal, for cost bodies. Take Marineford, return the cards, and from those choices most likely we are trashing Rebecca. Borsellino is too strong on curve, so let's trash Rebecca and pass. They play Sindri, press 5 cards. Any interesting targets? Let me see. Most likely Perona next turn. We draw down. We can play Marineford and go down to 5 cards. But then we can also play Houndblaze to push a little bit and to stay below 5 cards, not to get hit by Perona from trash. So this is the consideration that we can do here, and I think it's possible to do it like that. And do we really want to? That's the question. I think it's not worth to risk that much. Let's just start with the search. What do we have? We have Murakumo. Murakumo is strong. We have Hina. Hina is quite important. Another Borsalino and the Kuzan. Let me think a bit. I think the most important pickup here is Hina. So we have the reduction for the Moria turn. And then we can trash something. Obviously play the stage in a moment, but what do we want to trash here? I think in the early game it's okay to trash the Tsuru. We get Rebecca into hand, and then we just swing 6k. Follow up with Marineford, so we are ready, and pass. The point is, any 4 cost character that they are going to play, we are able to answer with Leader Swing and Marineford. They are swinging for 5, so this tells me that they want to play something from hand, maybe Borsellino, maybe Kuzan, to have the advantage, and I think it's quite okay to take the first hit here to see more cards. We still need to find Gecko Moria, so we have the setup in hand, and now we need the Murakumo. They play Lucci quite early. They don't have any other Lucci in hand, and we can punish them for that. The only issue is that we don't have any other interesting play in hand. Let's start by trashing the stage. We don't need another one. We have a T-Bone. We might even play Hina for the body and bottom deck Lucci this way, as we have no other interesting play. Let's reduce Lucci, bottom deck and push, and force them into some kind of answer into Hina. We are not afraid to play Hina early because they have no bottom deck effects, and next turn most likely we are playing Borsellino anyway. We don't have Rebecca Hina Lucci combo, and here a little bit unfortunate because they trigger Ice Age, so the Hina gets immediately obliterated. Maybe a little bit too greedy with pumping the Houndblaze into the leader, risking the Ice Age trigger, but on the other hand it's already used. So only 3 left to answer our Moria. And they bring up Perona and swing for 7, so most likely we are taking this damage anyway. We know that we play Borsellino next turn, so I really want to keep the Rebecca in hand just in case on 9 on turn. We most likely trash T-Bone here, yes, and then take the damage. A little bit risky maybe, but we will see. Okay, another Rebecca. Let's start simply by swinging reduction, not to waste too much time. 6 to 6, they have 3 life. They already have the combo in trash. Okay, they use Absalom to counter from our swing. Then we follow up with Borsellino to bottom deck Perona. Now we need to think, what do we want to trash? Next turn we have the 9 on turn. In my opinion, we need to trash one Rebecca, as we need to stay a little bit defensive, and this is really good news that we have Hina in hand now. We pass the turn and we are ready to answer the Gecko Moria, but it might be a different turn. It might be something else. The problem is we don't have Lucci in trash. They push into us using the effect probably for the Absalom. Absalom KO into Borsellino, so Moria turn is pawned, so we just took a counter here. The best pickup would be most likely Lucci. Okay, perfect. What we can do? We can push face, or do we want to push Hina? Hina we reduce, let me see. Most likely we trash Hina here, because we will be picking her up with Rebecca anyway. Okay, another Rebecca, that's nice. So we have 9 Dawn to work with. We reduce here, I think, for sure, and reduce here with the Hina, and then KO both and leave Rebecca standing. We attach. We push. Reduce by 1. Now it's quite important for them. Maybe they want this extra card, because they are on 4 cards. I'm not sure if blocking here would be a good decision, but they take, okay. They are on 5 cards in hand. And as I said, we play Rebecca into Hina into Lucci. Use card action, put back the events and Borsalino and KO the characters. And let's see. Pass the turn. They still have blocker on board, and we have 3 cards in hand. They have 6, but we have Gecko Moria to be played, and we still have Hina in trash to target with another Becca. So it means even if they develop Moria here, and they don't really have the trash set up to develop Moria, I mean, they can bring the Absalom, that's for sure. Okay, they go down into 8. Let me think, do we want to save the Hina? We might want to save her. I think we are in the spot where we need to counter here and force them into some decision if they want to develop Moria or if they want to swing bigger. 6 Dawns left. They use the effect to play Dr. Hogback, probably bring back the Moria from trash to hand, sure. Then we need to block here and see if they want to attach maybe 4 Dawns to Sindri, would be weird, or if they want to develop Orcus Borsalino, for example, sure. The best pickup for us would be Murakumo Sword to combo with Gecko Moria. We have Houndblaze, we have Brain. So the other thing that we can do, we can push as much as possible into life. Let's see. Trash the Brain, and we have Tsuru. Not optimal, but I think that's the answer. That we want to develop Moria to reduce the Borsalino to bottom deck him. But then the question is, how do we want to reduce Borsalino? Do we have any other interesting play here? No. Then I think we go with Brain. Yep. Okay. So Gecko Moria, Rebecca, and does it really matter? Do we really want to Brain? We can mill something useful if we get another Moria. I think Brain is important. Okay, Brain first. And we get Lucci in trash. Okay, we pick Houndblaze, but we don't give much information to them. And yeah, I think it's still Hina. Play Hina into Brain to reduce Borsalino. Then who do we want to buff? Most likely our leader. Bottom deck. Now the question is, do we want to push into life everything? Are we able to put him on 0? I think not. I think it's more important to strike this Brainion, just in case, as they have 1, 2, 3 attacks, 1 block, sure, but they can remove Rebecca, so might be a little bit risky, and in this way we still get some cards out of them. And then just follow up with the leader. They block, okay. So let's see how they answer. Now we have a lot of bodies on board, but they also have a lot of options with 10 Dawn. In the trash they have Hina and Lucci and Helmepo, so it's the full combo. If they have Ice Age, then our Moria is going to die. So let's see how they structure this turn. One of the Dr. Hogback swings we most likely counter, and one of them we block with Rebecca to keep at least our Hina and Hina on board. Lucci and Gecko Moria most likely going to get cleared, unfortunately. They play Tsuru to reduce Lucci. They follow up with Gecko Moria to bring Lucci and bring Helmepo, so it tells me that they don't have Ice Age, so they clear Lucci and Hina or Lucci and Rebecca. Okay, that's fair. So they used Moria to bring Lucci and Helmeppo, Helmeppo to reduce Rebecca to 1, and then KO both characters. So it means that they will be swinging now with Dr. Hogback. We can let one go and see where they are going to strike with another one, with another swing into Hina, and we must save her as it's really important for the next turn. Because the board is quite full, sure, we are still on 2 life. We have our own Gecko Moria. So here comes the question if we are able to survive one more turn. In trash we have Hina, but we don't have any Helmeppo, so it means that we can play Moria into the Rebecca Hina to reduce the Lucci down, and then follow up with... No, but it's actually very stupid. I think we want to go for the game, kind of. Let me see first. First we can swing maybe 5 into life, or we can go 5 Helmeppo, 8 bottom deck, 9k, but unlikely. Let's see first. So we swing neutral 5k life. We still have 2 life, we are good. Now it depends. Okay, they counter with Rebecca, it's very important. So it means that we can clear Moria for sure. So let's swing with our leader into Helmeppo. Reduce Gecko. Reduce Gecko one more time. And we only need reduction from Hina. So we can play a Searcher. And the Searcher should be brand new, because they have Sindri on board. So let's clear first the Hogback. We develop another Moria, Rebecca into brand new first, and this is very important. So we take Murakumo here, pick Hina, develop Hina over the brand new into Moria, and then follow up with Murakumo actually. So in this way we keep Houndblaze to push the next turn, probably for the game. And also we give them less attackers on their turn. So now we ask them for an answer to our board, which is huge. One Moria will stay for sure. So let's see how they answer. We can expect one swing into Hina for sure. And here the point is that I might even let her go and see where the swing from the leader goes. Because they still have 9 dawn, it might be the reduction, but might be also putting up some dawn and clearing Rebecca to push into our Moria. And if we just block here, they will attach the dawns without playing anything. So let's see. Let the Hina go, and let's see where the Moria swing goes. And they play Hogback from hand. And the effect from Hogback will pick him, Gecko Moria from trash. So they are quite confident that they can play one more turn against us. They trash the brand new, they play another Hogback. Okay, we know one card is a blank, one card is Moria. And they pick up Perona, so we know, okay, 2k counter, blank and something. For sure we block here and we actually win. Okay, so let's think about it for a moment. So they had 2 blanks and Perona in hand as a 2k counter, then 1k counter and a blank. Developed 2 characters and they wanted to clear our Hina, but we would block always here. So what would be the correct sequence later to win the game? Because they cannot clear anything else. We would pull Helmeppo. So again, we could either go for the board with Helmeppo reduction or go for the game, depending if we would cycle Helmeppo or keep him for the push. I think the correct swing first would be for sure 7k swing with the Hina to see if they have another 1k counter, because we knew that they get the Perona in hand, so 2k counter, blank and something. I don't remember if we saw them picking up this Hina, might be already in hand. So one card unknown. So we swing 7, if they take, most likely they have 2 blanks or they are biting us, but we have 2 huge swings, so it doesn't matter, because they pick up 1k, they are left on one card. We still have 8 Dawn to do something with them, so we can simply just swing 9k, see how they react, and then just attach everything to another Moria. So no reason to go for the board anymore. The only consideration would be if they counter the first swing with 2 cards, but then we know that they have nothing in hand. So again, just 5k swing with the leader, and then it's the same. So he recognized that mathematically we win this match, we win this game, and decided to surrender. So GG, well played by my opponent. Was quite back and forth game, but we were able to stick 2 Morias on board and snowball from there. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more One Piece content. Bye bye.